Hi everyone, in this video we'll look at the theory of second language learning, which seeks to explain language learning as a physical process. By physical process I mean that language learning is like a behavior which is learned in response to different stimuli. So for example, like a baby learns to cry when she's hungry. So hunger is the stimulus and crying is the response to it. According to this theory, language learning is just like this crying due to hunger process. This theory focuses on the physical process without reference to mind. They believe that language learning is a process where specific responses are learned in response to specific stimuli. This is how it happens. For instance, a teacher enters into a class and says hi and demands the students to repeat hi. After a few sets of practice, this behavior is learned by the students, and whenever the teacher enters in the classroom and says hi, her students repeats the greeting. The teacher praises them, and now they do it every time. This equation explains the process of learning a language, a second language. Here, stimulus refers to an action that provokes a response, and when that response is reinforced in terms of praise, it is repeated. So language syllabi, which are designed in line with this theory, are based on specific sets of behaviors like greetings, short responses, telling about your day, etc. These syllabi move from simple behaviors to complex ones. One very effective method which is used in the classroom is oral drills. Let's have a look at the demonstration of an oral drill.
All right, soldiers, repeat after me. Parlez-vous français?
Parlez-vous français?
Parlez-vous français?
Parlez-vous français?
Parlez-vous français?
Parlez-vous Frenchy?
Soldier, you didn't do that right. Now drop and give me 10. That was a sorry excuse, soldier. Let's stand up and let's do it again. Parlez-vous français?
Parlez-vous français?
Parlez-vous français?
In the demonstration, you must have noticed that the mistake was punished. It was so because the mistakes are seen as a danger of becoming bad habits. Therefore, they should be avoided from the very beginning. You can relate to it from your own classroom that some students make some mistakes again and again because they have learned it wrong, and the mistake has become somewhat fossilized. At this point, I'd request you to pause the video and think about mistakes in language learning. Please write down your ideas on a piece of paper. Since mistakes are seen as a danger, therefore it was much of an interest for language researchers why mistakes were made. So it was identified that mistakes were mostly language transfers which came from the L1. This led to the origin of a new subject, contrastive analysis. This subject seeks to analyze L1 and L2 and identifies potential areas where mistakes could be made. For example, if we look at this Urdu sentence, Kal hum nani ke ghar jayenge, this gives the sense of future certainty. So I've used will in the translation. We will go to granny's tomorrow. The second example is जब कल हम नानी के घर जाएंगे तब कपड़े ले जाएंगे. And the English translation is, when we go to granny's tomorrow, we'll take the clothes. However, you must notice that despite having some same Urdu sentences, both showing future, the English translations are different. One has will go while the other has only go. Here the learners are likely to make a mistake, so teachers would make oral drills to preempt this mistake from the beginning. This is one view of second language learning, which has explained second language learning as a physical process. See you in the next video with the next theory, which explains what happens in the mind when we learn a second language.